And welcome everyone to the annual Macomb season tip-off tournament for girls basketball here from Macomb High School. I'm BJ Stone, Jenny on camera tonight as we get set to cover three games for you. First game, Rock Island Alleman against Illini Bluffs, getting underway right now. And Illini Bluffs with the first possession of the game, driving layup attempt put up by number 3, Genoa Howard. Is no good. The Bluffs start Olivia Howard, number 1. Genoa's number 3, Annabelle Reamer, number 10, Chloe Eaton, number 12, and Brenna Davis, number 25 are the starters for the Illini Bluffs Lady Tigers. Adeline Voss wears number 10, Megan Hook wears 12, Jillian Hoffman 14, Lindsay Britton 22, and Emily Polk is number 34 for Alleman. Adeline Voss scores the game's first basket. And Alleman jumps in front by a score of 2-0. We're going to try to keep up with the score for you here. I'm doing that myself here, so there we go. I'll put 2 up on the board. For Alleman, first quarter just underway. We're about 1 minute into it. Inside layup attempt for Illini Bluffs. No good from Annabelle Reamer. Out of bounds to the Bluffs. Illini Bluffs obviously in the dark uniforms. They're gray in color. They've got orange numerals and white trim. Alleman in the white. Out of bounds. Last touch by Illini Bluffs, and it'll be
Alleman basketball.
Alleman ball. Love you to chat with us on the YouTube stream tonight and make sure that I get all the names right. If you hear one said wrong, please jump on YouTube, which you're already watching, and give us a mention. Correct the names if we need to, and we'll be glad to do that for you during the broadcast here this evening. Ball stolen away by Illini Bluffs, and they'll take it back down the other way. Just underway from Macomb. Second game will be Canton against Illini West, and the third game tonight, Havana and Macomb in the final game of the week-long tournament. Round robin, they all play 5 games. Good way to get the season started for all of these girls high school programs. Foul called number 1. Olivia Howard picks up her first, and the team's first for Illini Bluffs. Illini Bluffs under Jim Belleville will play a man-to-man almost exclusively. They're doing that now, defending against Alleman here on the what would be the south side of the court. You turned around when you come into Macomb, Jim. I don't know if we're east, west, or north, south, but we're going to stick with that. Howard with the rebound and the miss. Takes it the other way. Jump ball, possession arrow favors Alleman. Five and a half to go, first quarter. Still a 2-0 game. Baseline drive and a foul will be called. That'll go against Olivia Howard, her second. And the second on the Lady Tigers as well.
Alleman will maintain possession out of bounds. This is a non-shooting foul.
Pioneers take it in bounds. At the high post, turnaround jumper falls short for Adeline Voss. Saved nicely by Lindsay Britton, but out of bounds on the far side of the court. And it'll be Illini Bluffs basketball here in Macomb. The big bomber prop plane logo at midcourt here as always. Traveling against the Tigers. Subs for the Pioneers. 14 and 24 check in. That's Julian Hoffman back in, and 24 Carson Wendt will come into the game. Britton still out there, Voss, and Hulke. Once again, and if anybody want to chat, say something, let us know the broadcast looks okay. Do that. We appreciate it on the YouTube that we know that things are going well. 5-0. On the made three-pointer by Hulke for Alleman. And now a traveling violation against Illini Bluffs. Turnover back to the Pioneers. Ball on left side or the far side of the court, left side of the offense for Alleman. They get it to the middle, kick it right side for a three. And Voss is too strong. Long rebound comes down in the hands of the Tigers, and Brenna Davis has it slide off her right foot and her right calf and out of bounds, and back over to Alleman it goes. Substitution made by the Tigers. Maddie Stevens, number 4, freshman, has checked in. Also out there is Emerson Eaton, a freshman, for the first time. She's been in for a minute or so. And a foul on Illini Bluffs as they contest the shot. That'll go against 1-0. Annabelle Reimer picks up her first, third team foul. 5-0 lead for Alleman, make it 6. As the free throw is good by Carson Wendt. It's up for the Pioneers. Alyssa Brinkman, sophomore, number 33, checks in. And Alleman stretches it out to 7-0 with 2 made free throws. Tigers into the front court. Good pass underneath, off the hands of the intended recipient, however, out of bounds, a turnover. Sub made by Illini Bluffs as Chloe Eaton Jr. is back in, replacing Annabelle Reimer. 3 fouls here early on Illini Bluffs, none yet on Alleman. We're midway through the first quarter, and it's 7-0 in favor of Alleman. Entry pass into the high post, down the lane on the drive, shot no good. Rebound of the missed shot by Carson Wendt. Came down in the hands of Emerson Eaton, and now the Bluffs the other way, laid it up and in. First bucket of the game for IB as Maddie Stevens, freshman, scores it. Makes it 7-2. I got some scores to catch up, don't I? Just forgot I had that duty. 7-2 steal for Illini Bluffs. 2:53 to go in the quarter. Eaton should have been at the line shooting 2 after that one. Got one across the arm pretty hard, but they say it's off Alleman and out of bounds underneath for Illini Bluffs. Subs for the Pioneers. We'll try to keep up with those as they come in. Inbounds underneath. There's the foul call. As the shot went up off of the hand of Chloe Eaton. And the foul goes against number 24 for the Pioneers. Carson Wendt, her first, team foul number 1. Alleman takes a timeout, 2:47 to go here in the first quarter, and it's a 7-2 Alleman lead. Our game coming to you tonight from Macomb High School, part of the Macomb Bomber Basketball Classic, annual event that opens up the season. Just 30-second timeout, so we'll be ready to get back at it here momentarily. All right. Alec, thank you, saw that. We're down pretty low and have some obstruction from the scores table. We'll try to get all that for you if we can. Free throw by Eaton, short off the front iron. We stay at 7-2. Second free throw good. Add a point to the total for Illini Bluffs, and it's a 7-3 game. Alyssa Brinkman, the sophomore, in there for Alleman. Now there's a shot from the left wing taken by Voss. Rolls across the rim, no good. Offensive rebound put back by Lindsey Brinton is no good. And the rebound comes down to the elder Eaton, Chloe Eaton, the junior. She's called for traveling in the backcourt as she tried to battle defensive pressure, and Alleman gets it back. 2:12 to go in the first, 7-3 in favor of the Pioneers as they inbound it. Voss spinning to the top of the key. She's between the rings now, right side. It goes to Lindsey Britton, tapped away out of bounds by the Tigers. It's still Pioneer basketball. Minute 55 left on the clock, quarter number 1. Jumper in the lane. No good for Lily Lemke, who is in for the Pioneers. Tiger rebound, and here they come. Brenna Davis, senior, number 25, hands it off. Genoa Howard now back over to Davis, down low. Jump ball called, that'll stay on that end as the Pioneers tie up Emerson Eaton underneath. Bunch of subs for Illini Bluffs. Sarah Finn, the junior, number 24, is in. Alleman brings in a line change as well. Delaney Orndorff, junior, number 32, checks in. Emily Polk stayed out there. Shot no good. Rebound. Lindsey Britton. Britton has it taken away. And then a foul is called before the shot, after the steal, which was made by Sarah Finn. Britton picked up the foul, her first, second team foul. 1:15 to go, first quarter. Still 7-3. Illini Bluffs shot inside. Eaton is fouled. And looks like Emerson Eaton will go to the line. Britton just picked up her second, 3 team fouls. First one on the way is good. Seven, 4. Second one rolls out. Rebound Pioneers. Traveling violation against Alleman. 57 seconds left first quarter. 7-4 should be the score. I know the board says 5 because I clicked it twice instead of once. Pressure applied full court by Alleman. They come up with a steal. Down low, inside foul. As Lily Lemke made the drive to the basket, she is fouled by 25 Brenna Davis, her first, 4th team foul. First free throw, no good. Score remains 7-4, and it won't stop on 4 for me, folks. I keep adding 1 point and it adds 2. Take away 1 and it takes away 2. Second free throw good. When it updates, it should be 8-4. Hey, look at that. Still 42 seconds left in the period. Eaton can't get the shot to go inside. Kicks it outside for a 3 from the wing. Bounce off the front iron for Brenna Davis. Long rebound, Sarah Finn. Finn is fouled on the perimeter. No shot. Foul goes against number 10, Adeline Voss, her first and the fourth team foul.
Adeline Voss picks up the Alleman personal foul, her first, team fourth. This is a non-shooting foul.
He'll inbound it into the backcourt. Howard gives it up to Davis. Now to Chloe Eaton on the drive. She'll throw it outside on the right wing for the drive by Sarah Finn, and she drops it in, 8-6. Alleman jumped out to an early 5-0 lead. Fairly low scoring first quarter. 3 seconds left. Shot taken, no good. Rebound by the Tigers, and that last attempt for Alleman from Megan Hulke doesn't find the mark, so we're through one, 8-6 in favor of Rock Island Alleman over Illini Bluffs. I think we're going to try to take a timeout here. I think. See if we can.
At Western Illinois University, Leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there is limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a Leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
And we are back. Macomb High School, 8-6 at the end of one. We go to the second period, Alleman with a 2-point lead.
It'll be Alleman basketball to start quarter number 2.
It'll be Alleman basketball on the possession arrow to start this second period. First game of 3 tonight here from Macomb High School. Canton and Illini West. Lady Giants and Chargers up next, and then Lady Ducks of Havana against Lady Bombers from Macomb in the nightcap. 3 straight away from Adeline Voss is good. That stretches the Alleman lead up to 11-6. Brenna Davis called for the foul, her second, 5th team foul. Well, first of the quarter, sorry, forgot about that. First team foul of the second quarter on Illini Bluffs. On the block, spinning jumper, won't fall for Alyssa Brinkman, rebounded by the Bluffs, and the Tigers go the other way. Now top with it. Noah Howard. 14-foot jumper off the front iron for Chloe Eaton. Rebound Alleman. Pass down court deflected. Stolen by Maddie Stevens for Illini Bluffs. She doubled in the far corner. Gets rid of it. Pass underneath. And that was taken away. And now we're going to end up with a jump ball out of nowhere. Holding the foul called on Illini Bluffs instead. That'll go against
Tiger personal foul charge to number 3, Howard.
Shanoa Howard, her first. Second team foul of the period on the Tigers. Alleman basketball leading 11-6. Minute and a half into the second period, they throw it away. It'll be Tiger ball. Lady Tigers working across the top. Pocket picked by Voss, taking it the other way. She puts it up and in. Adeline Voss scores another. for the Pioneers, puts their lead at 7, 13-6. Far side of the court, double team again applied. And Coach Belleville will take a timeout. A 30-second timeout. We'll stay right here. Do we have our timeouts showing? There's a way I can do that so you can see how many they have left. I'll play with that while you enjoy the game here. I don't think we have that turned on, but I can tell you, I can watch the board and keep track of it. Each team has plenty. They've each got 4 left. Once again, welcome into TSSR Game Time Live on YouTube tonight from Macomb. Girls basketball action from Macomb Bomber Classic. Tigers trying to get something going offensively. Trailing the Pioneers 13-6. There's an offensive rebound and a foul on the putback. Foul goes against 33. Brinkman, her first. Team foul number 1 of the quarter. And at the line, it's Annabelle Reamer. Substitution for Illini Bluffs. Emerson Eaton in for Sarah Finn. Reamer will get another. Drops that. Add a point to the Tiger scoreboard, 13-7. 5:38 to go, first half. Pass down the low left block, trying to squeeze up between 2 defenders and drawing the foul for Alleman. Was Megan Hulke. She'll go to the line and shoot a couple. Foul goes against Maddie Stevens. Her first and the team's third. First free throw bounces off the front iron. She will get another. No good. Rebound corralled by Stevens. She'll bring it up court herself. Into the front court for the Tigers. Howard tries to drop it down low. Ball's kicked back outside, scooped up by the youngster, the freshman Emerson Eaton. Tried to find an open teammate down on the right side of the block. Overshot her a little bit. Out of bounds. It goes back to Alleman. Drive down the right side. Scoop shot put up, no good. Offensive rebound, 2 of them down there, and a foul eventually called. First shot was taken by Voss, and then Britton with the rebound. Had a couple of cracks at it. Snow Howard picks up her second personal and 4th team foul. Sarah Finn getting set to check back in for Howard. And a sub for the Pioneers as well, as Emily Polk comes back in. Second free throw good. Alleman doubling up Illini Bluffs 14-7, and they put the press back on it for made free throw. Bluffs in the backcourt trying to get it over the timeline. Good look ahead. Nice pass across the lane, and 2. Good ball movement by Illini Bluffs as Stevens assists Emerson Eaton after receiving the pass from Sarah Finn, backcourt to front court. 2 points on the board for Illini Bluffs. Closes the lead to 5 at 14-9. Long deuce, and that's good for the double deuce. Lindsey Britton answers quickly for Alleman. They take it away on the press. Driving inside, shot up, rolls in for Megan Hulke. Hulke scores it to make it 18-9. The lead goes from 5 to 9 in just a matter of moments. Eaton wasn't sure where that pass was going, ends up losing control of it. Alleman with the steal. Voss around a screen, fires deep, no good. Rebound tipped around and corralled by Chloe Eaton. Sarah Finn over the timeline. Left side she goes to Maddie Stevens. Stevens, pass in the lane, poked away and stolen by Alleman again. 2-on-1. Ahead of the pack is Hulke. Now she's too deep under the basket. Dribbled it once, picked it up, and then tried to dribble it again. A violation. Turns it back over to the Lady Tigers. Subs for Alleman, they bring in Jillian Hoffman and Lily Lemke. Right side and not able to keep it in bounds. A turnover for the Bluffs as Maddie Stevens tried to stretch and keep it in play, wasn't able to do so. On drive from the right side, nice move by Adeline Voss to the bucket, and that makes it 20-9 in favor of the Alleman Pioneers. Eaton up off glass, won't go for her. She's fouled. And Chloe Eaton will shoot two after being fouled by Carson Wendt. Second on her. Second team foul of the period. Still 2:33 to play here in the second. Alleman taking control here with a 20-9 lead. First free throw good. Sub coming. Delaney Orndorff. In for the Pioneers. Second free throw, no good. 1 for 2. 20-10. The Alleman lead. Try to get it down low, tapped away and stolen. Maddie Stevens has it for IB into the front court to Chloe Eaton. Down low to Emerson Eaton for a baseline jumper that falls short. And then a foul on the rebound. It is whistled against Emily Polk, her first, team foul number 3. And at the free throw line, it's Emerson Eaton, misses the first one. She'll get another. And it rolls out. 8-6 was the lead at the end of 1. And it's been a 12-4 second quarter so far for Alleman, and they lead this game 20 now to 10. Three-pointer, right wing, no good for the Tigers. Chloe Eaton, they get it back to her, and she drives the basket and scores it. Nice job by Illini Bluffs to stay with it after the initial miss to get the offensive rebound. Eaton finds an open spot in the lane, collects the return pass, and makes it 20-12. A three from the wing by Voss, no good, but a rebound run down in the corner by Jillian Hoffman. And Alleman keeps the basketball with 1:30 to play in the half. Hoffman has it again on the far side. She'll skip pass across to Voss on the right wing. Voss dribbles to the right elbow and is fouled before the shot. Foul goes against Sarah Finn, her first. Did I say fifth? It's her first. Finn picks up her first, and that's the 5th team foul. So to the line to shoot 2 for Alleman is Adeline Voss. She makes the first. Subs for the Pioneers. 33, Alyssa Brinkman is back. 12, Megan Hulke checks back in. Second one no good. 1 point added to the board for Alleman out of 2 chances. 21-12. Baseline drive. Stevens has it blocked. Loose ball comes down in the hands of Emily Polk, and she is fouled and held, and we're going to go all the way to the other end to shoot free throws. Stevens picks up her second. So in the bonus the rest of the way. The final minute 7. More Alleman free throws coming up. First one no good. Second one, same result. Offensive rebound, run down in the corner, but a steal by Finn. Bounce pass to Stevens, and Stevens drags the pivot foot, called for the walk. Back over to Alleman with exactly 1 minute left in the half. Sub again. Nicole McGee, at junior number 30, will check in for the Pioneers. Leading scorer in this game with 10 is Adeline Voss, number 10 for Alleman. She has the ball now. Bounce pass to the top, and then over to the right side it goes to McGee. Back to Brinkman. Hulke, Polk, now Voss. They use some clock here. Down to 30 seconds to play in the half. Alleman by 9, down low. Good block from behind as Brinkman tried to go up with it. Annabelle Raymer with the good block. And now the Tigers have a chance to cut into the lead before halftime. Emerson Eaton finds Chloe Eaton. Shot no good. Rebound Alleman. Pioneers back the other way. Here comes Voss with 5 on the clock. Fires it across to Hulke. She'll put up the 3 at the buzzer, and that's no good. 1 half in the books. Alleman 21, IB 12. Tell you what we'll do. We'll play our halftime interview. You are watching TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. And the interview is up right now. Back in a few.
And welcome back here. It's halftime, and with Phyllis, I about said McLouth.
It is.
It is McLouth. It
Yep.
still is McLouth,
Yes.
isn't it? So I've known you for a long time.
A long time.
And we were just discussing before we came on air that it's been a year or two since you came to MDH. You've been here a while. What's your job title here at MDH?
I'm Director of Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation.
And that entails a lot, especially considering we're here talking about sports. So that's a big part of what you do. What does that entail here at MDH?
The department as a whole, we start off with the sports. We have athletic training services. We go to many of the area schools. But also we have physical therapy for those that are maybe have had surgery or some more serious injuries, and we're going to try to get people back on the court or the field.
Yeah, court, field, or just work, right? I mean,
That's right.
It's sports medicine and rehabilitation. The rehabilitation goes a lot farther than the sports stuff, doesn't it?
Right. Yeah. Beyond that, I mean, every person needs to return to something, as you're kind of referring to. And so we see people of all ages. We see newborns. We see people up to, we've seen, I think, 105 years old. So everybody has something that's very important to them that they want to return to. And we respect that. We complete evaluations in whatever realm it may be in the different therapies and try to address their deficits and get them back into action, whatever that may be.
Yeah. Sometimes action's on the court, and sometimes action is working at the factory or working for yourself, right?
Right.
Or just getting up out of a chair.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah. So it's a little bit of everything. What drew you, because we talked about you've been here at MDH for a long time. So
Right.
what drew you to MDH? Obviously, you're a Bushnell girl.
Correct.
So you're from the area. What drew you to MDH?
I wanted to serve the community. I think it's important that the smaller rural areas get good care too. And I'm just kind of attached to the area.
So, you know, as successful as you've been, you've moved up the food chain, so to speak, at MDH. Some people would look at it as, well, I've done what I can do here. I could go somewhere else and help. Why stay here? I know you wanted to give it back to the rural area, but what is it about this particular area that made you want to stay?
I think there's always more that can be done, and I think it's important to kind of utilize what our resources are and try to make the most of them. Just again in our area, we have a lot to offer here at the hospital, and there are people that are wanting to make the best of themselves here, and I think we have a role in that.
Now, you've been doing this for a number of years. I think you said 35 at MDH. Sports medicine and rehabilitation has changed, I would suspect, substantially in those 35 years. You have locations in Macomb, Bushnell, even in Monmouth now.
Right.
That's not something that was there back when you started.
No.
What is it about sports medicine and rehabilitation that's changed so much and become so important now?
It is kind of odd. We were very small to begin with. We started just in the basement of the hospital. It included cardiac rehab, PT, a little bit of pediatrics, and we all tried to do it in one small gym. And since that time, you know, we've gone to our whole third floor addition. I think it was in '98. We had the Lafayette location. Bushnell was in 14. We also have a location in Grand Prairie. And then Monmouth we did 2 years ago. And I think therapy in general gets people back into action again. And I just think it's something that we have a chance to be a part of and help people, you know, do better in whatever they may do.
What do you see as the director? What do you see as the ultimate goal for sports medicine and rehabilitation? I mean, obviously you guys keep growing, so you aren't there yet. But as a person who's just obviously loved sports medicine and rehabilitation since the time you started, where do you see it going, or what will it continue to grow? Do you continue to add new things?
We are always looking to see what's out there, just with advancements in research and trying to see what means of treatment may help others. We try to stay on top of that and try to then offer it to the community. And again, just because we're rural doesn't mean we can't stay on top of that and offer the best we can.
So you think you could be here another 35 years?
That might be pushing it. But also, you know, what makes us strong is our team. And we have lots of very talented therapists on our team. So that really is the key to what we do.
Now, before we get out of here, I think that one of the coolest things about what you guys do is, and you mentioned it earlier, is you have trainers that go to the schools.
Right.
And I know Bushnell's part of that, West Prairie's part of that, Macomb's obviously part of that, and I'm sure there's other schools too. But the trainers that come to West Prairie and Bushnell especially and Macomb become almost part of the family.
True.
With the students and the athletes. How exciting is that for you as the director to be able to say that I've been able to help bring people in and they become parts of the families at these different schools around the area?
I just really appreciate it because a lot of times, you know, the coaches don't need to worry as much about what's happening to their players. They know that they can pay attention to the game, but also know that they've got someone to take care of their players and offer them the best evaluation so they can maybe get back on the field, or, you know, let's not do that and then make a better decision. Because many times there can be like a life-altering injury that may occur, and if it's not addressed appropriately, it doesn't turn out so well.
Well, Phyllis, I appreciate you stopping in and talking to us, and you know, you can stop by anytime you want to at a halftime, and we'll just throw you on.
Okay, all right.
Okay, sounds good. We'll be back with the second half right after this.
All right, we are getting set to go with half number 2. Let me change the quarter that we have. Should say period number 3 here momentarily. There it is. Rock Island Alleman with a 21-12 lead at the half here in Macomb. First game of 3 tonight in the Bomber Basketball Classic to kick off the 24-25 season. I'm BJ. Jenny's over there on the camera. If you want to chime in, you got some people you want to cheer for, get on the YouTube chat area and feel free to jump in and cheer on your favorites. Emily Pollock scores to start the second half for Alleman. Polk, I believe is how they say that. I apologize. 23-12. Right side jumper, no good for Brenna Davis, but the ball finds its way into the left corner where Chloe Eaton drains one. (23-14). Alleman led by as many as 11 in the first half when they built it up to 20-9. Offensive rebound off the miss by Voss. Couple of tries inside for Polk. Not able to get it to go. And then we have a foul. Traveling instead. Traveling violation is called. As Illini Bluffs had briefly secured the rebound. So it'll be out of bounds underneath for the Pioneers. Into the corner. Holke fires a 3. That's no good. Rebound. Good box out. Positioned by Annabelle Reamer. She makes a good effort to grab the rebound for the Tigers, and they bring it up the other way. Olivia Howard, who sat most of the first half after picking up 2 very early fouls, actually sat the rest of the half, is back in now. It's like getting a bonus player back when one of your starters comes out to start the second half after being on the bench for so long. Noah Howard tried to pass it back to her. Ball rolled further up court into the hands of Brenna Davis, and then a jump ball, and it'll be Alleman ball on the possession. It was 21-12 at the half, after Alleman led 8-6 at the end of 1. 3 straight on from Voss and drains it. Deep 3 by Annalyn Voss. Makes it a 12-point lead for Alleman. Pass across the lane. A lot of contact, and the foul's going to go against Megan Holke. Her first and the team's first in the quarter. A loose ball foul there. She raced Olivia Howard for the ball. Another foul out top on Holke as she got a reach in on Brenna Davis. That'll be her second in a row, second team foul. And back it goes to the Tigers. Chloe Eaton now down low into paint. Turn around. Little jump hook by Raymer is no good, but she's fouled. And who will that go against?
34, Emily Polk picks up the Alleman foul.
Emily Polk picks up her second, third team foul. First free throw in and out for Annabelle. She'll get another. Second one bounces out. Offensive rebound, the putback attempt no good. And then another foul over the top as Chloe Eaton had inside position. The foul is going to go against
34,
Emily Pollock, her third. Fourth quick team foul on Alleman, and substitutions at least one. Carson Wendt with 2 personals checks in for Alleman. Davis to inbound from underneath. Runs out of time. 5-second count. Turnover. Alleman ball. Voss bounces it left side to Hulke. They swing it through Went across the top down to the right side, and the foul called against Illini Bluffs. Brenna Davis will pick up her first team foul of the quarter on the Bluffs, and shooting 2, it'll be Megan Hulke. First is good. Alleman up 27-14. Davis checks out, replaced by Emerson Eaton. Second free throw good, but counts, but a foul on the rebound. I do believe that's what they're saying, so the foul shot counted. And on the rebound, a foul was whistled against, was it Lily Lamke? Picks up her first 15 foul, and we're in the bonus with 5:12 to go in the quarter for Illini Bluffs. It was indeed on Lemke.
That is her first, team 5th. Illini Bluffs will be in the double bonus the remainder of the quarter.
Emerson Eaton misses the first. Second one, high-arcing shot is good. Now, Illini Bluffs has a chance to do some damage here from the free throw line in the third quarter if they can get there some more. Score with the clock stopped is always a good thing when you're behind. 28-15, the lead for the Pioneers. Pass swatted out of bounds off the hand of Emerson Eaton. It still belongs to Alleman. Play to Went. Went to Lemke, driving the lane, poked away. Loose ball, picked up by Went. Back out top to Adeline Voss. Three from the left wing for Voss is good. She continues to lead all scorers. That should put her at, I believe, 16 is what the board says for the game. Turnover for the Tigers. Back over to Alleman it goes. The press works that time. They lead it 31-15 with 4:26 to go in the third quarter. Voss dribbles out top. Into the top of the key. To Went. Went passed it out right corner for a jumper from Hoffman, but that's no good and rolls out of bounds. Illini Bluffs will take over. Eaton's pass too far out ahead of her intended target. Stolen away by Hulke, and then a foul on a reach in.
Illini Bluffs foul 3.
Shanoa Howard picks up her third personal, second foul of the quarter. They still got a couple to give before they put Alleman in the bonus. But have to get some stops out here on the floor. Hulke spins into the lane, puts it up, draws the foul, will go to the line and shoot 2. Foul that time will go against Chloe Eaton, her first, third team. Next game, Canton and Illini West. Hulke makes free throw number 1. Jillian Hoffman back in for Alleman. Third quarter, 3:55 to play. The lead continues to build for the Alleman Pioneers. 17 points right now at 32-15. Tigers come up court against the Alleman man-to-man. Right side, Emerson Eaton. Bounce pass inside. Too hot to handle. Scramble for it. 5 girls in the paint battling, and ultimately it becomes a jump ball with possession. I think it's going to stay here, and it does. Emerson Eaton checks out, replaced by Sarah Finn. And 33, Alyssa Brinkman back in for Alleman. Chloe Eaton from 12, no good. Voss had the rebound, Finn took it away, gives it to Eaton, and she hits this time. Chloe Eaton with the short jumper, 32-17. Still 3:20 to go in the third. Voss leads all scorers. They try to double her. Pass over the head of the target in the paint.
Tiger basketball.
That was Carson Wendt, and it's Tiger ball. As the fouls added up here on Illini Bluffs, they've gone to some zone. Brenna Davis has 3. Janelle Howard has 3. And a nice drive to the hoop by Sarah Finn.
Sarah Finn.
Tigers have scored the last 4, 32-19. On the left wing, 22 is Lindsey Britton. Out to Voss. Voss, runner in the lane. Bounces off iron, and it's corralled by Illini Bluffs and quickly tied up. Possession arrow favors the Pioneers. They'll keep it on that end. Inbounds to Voss in the left corner. She'll put it on the floor, take it into the paint, and score it. Madeline Voss now showing 18 in the game, 34-19. They do have a scoreboard with the players on the floor as to how many points they have. I'm at a weird angle. I got to lean way to the left to see it from where I sit, but looks like 18 to me. Traveling violation on the Tigers. Ball turned over once again to the Pioneers. Megan Hulke will handle getting it over the timeline. Right side to Jillian Hoffman. Legal screen called. The foul's going to go against Carson Wendt. The offensive foul, not a shooting foul, so just being out of bounds on the side for IB. That's foul number 3 on Wendt. 6th team foul. Chanel Howard, nice pass down low. Got it inside the Raymer, shot won't go, and then they tie it up on the rebound, and a foul will go against Sarah Finn, her second, team's 4th, still not in the bonus. Out of bounds here in the end line for Alleman. They make a quick substitution. Jillian Hoffman comes out, Emily Pollock comes in. And as she does, that'll mean Lindsey Britton goes to the backcourt, and she'll come back and help Hulke bring it up over the timeline. At the free throw line, Wendt out to Hulke. Hulke dribble drive baseline, jumper on the way, slides over the top of the rim, rebound Finn for Illini Bluffs. Keeps the dribble alive all the way down into the front court beyond the free throw line, bounces it back out top. Howard on the drive, and then the dish outside to Eaton, back to Howard. Howard gives it up to Olivia Howard. To Olivia. Now Finn in the lane. Lefty runner won't go. We're going to call Finn on the reach-in foul on the rebound. And we'll walk the other way and shoot 2 for Alleman with 57 seconds left in the third.
Team fifth. Alleman will shoot free throws the remainder of the quarter.
34-19 Pioneers. Score on your screen is correct. I'm amazed that I can say that at this point, after forgetting for half a quarter to keep up. Free throw good. Finn will check out for Illini Bluffs, replaced by Maddie Stevens. Delaney Orndorff Jr. comes in for Alyssa Brinkman for Alleman. Second free throw also good. And the 36-19, Alleman lead. Tigers turn it over against the press. Alleman will take over on the far side of the court. And Alleman will take this opportunity to make another sub. Lily Lemke comes in for Carson Wendt. Boss goes to Hulke on the right wing. Bounce pass up top to Pollock, and now back to Voss. Now Orendorf, right side. And as she delivered the pass, went to set the screen, she gets called for the illegal screen. Does Orendorf, her first. Another non-shooting foul, and Orendorf
Offensive foul charge to Alleman. This is a non-shooting foul.
picks up number 1. Tigers over the timeline. Stevens, Maddie Stevens, a freshman, to Olivia Howard, the junior. She signals Chloe Eaton to come and get it. Eaton's pass deflected and stolen. Here comes Voss the other way. Off glass, no good. Rebound, out of bounds. Last touch by Alleman. Tiger ball with 15 seconds left in the third. Down by 17 right now. There's that full court press. Alleman really brings it forward as the two people in the back are only as deep as the two deepest players for Illini Bluffs, which allows them to be well up court. And a 10-second violation goes against Illini Bluffs, down to 2.3.
Officials will review the last call. After review, the call will be overturned. It will be Tiger basketball.
Actually reviewed it, and now it'll be Tiger ball with 2.3 seconds left. They don't have a replay review, they just have a review discussion. .3 now. They reset the clock at 0.5 seconds. They're waiting for another reset here. I don't think that's what they wanted on the clock. Maybe it should be at 5 seconds. We'll see what they put it at as they try to reset it. There it is, 5 seconds.
The clock has been reset to 5 seconds. Tiger basketball.
Inbounds, Stevens. Across the lane pass, deflected off the bottom of the backboard, and that'll be the end of the third quarter. Illini Bluffs with a comfortable lead of, or excuse me, Alleman with a comfortable lead over Illini Bluffs of 36-19 as we go to the third quarter break.
MTC Communications is building a high-speed fiber network in our community, and we're putting priority on the areas with the greatest interest. That means we need your input to let us know you want us to build fiber in your area first. Experience the speed and convenience of fiber internet by visiting our special website and registering. Let us know you want fiber internet today, and make your voice heard.
I went through MDH when we were trying to get pregnant. We were struggling the first year, and then when we got pregnant, I stayed at MDH and through labor and now for pediatrics. My experience was nothing short of phenomenal. I was met with amazing staff members who helped me through concerns that I had when she was first born, helping me learn how to be a new mom. It was really reassuring and comforting knowing that I had so much support and kindness around me. My entire pregnancy at MDH was amazing.
One quarter left to play in this first of 3 games tonight. From Macomb High School, we go to the fourth. Alleman in control, 36-19 over Illini Bluffs. They'll pick up their first personal foul of the fourth quarter, 12 seconds into it. As Megan Hulke picks up foul number 3.
Alleman personal foul charge to number 12, Megan Hulke, her third, team first.
Tigers inbound it from underneath, put a box around the lane. Everybody moves to their predetermined spots, and they get it inbounds to Chloe Eaton out top. Finn, nice look down low in the bucket for Annabelle Raymer. Tigers need a big rally here in the fourth quarter. That's a good way to start it. Driving in from the right side, off balance. And Voss called for the travel. Extra step taken as she worked her way into the lane. Put up an off balance underhand shot that didn't go, but the traveling violation supersedes that, so it's Illini Bluffs basketball. Olivia Howard in the right corner. Brenna Davis on the drive, bounce pass across the lane, and a foul on Alleman. That'll be their second of the quarter. This one goes against 22, Lindsey Britton, her third. Illini Bluffs had 5 minutes of bonus time, didn't get a whole bunch of chances to make free throws in that last 5 minutes, but Alleman fouls added up quickly in the third quarter, and they've already got two here in the fourth. Chloe Eaton on the drive, left-handed jumper falls short. Hulke with the rebound. Hulke over the timeline. Right side for Lemke. Her drive draws a foul as she goes underneath the basket. And it's number 10. Annabelle Raymer, her second, and first team foul. Inbounds pass. Comes into Britton. She fires it outside to Lemke. Hulke, right side Voss. Player falls for Illini Bluffs, and Voss fell and lost the ball. Back the other way, Davis can't get the layup to go. Rebound came down the hands of Lemke. Voss was still behind the play after just having gotten up, looking for the long outlet pass, but foul committed first. Actually goes against Lemke, her second. Third team foul on Alleman. Good inbounds play. They get Davis open, couldn't get the shot to go. Kick outside on the offensive rebound. That three is well short for Howard. Davis with the rebound, and she's fouled. She goes back up for it, so Brenna Davis will go to the line. And the foul should be on, I think, number 10. It is Adeline Voss, her second, fourth team foul. Brenna Davis sinks that, her first point of the evening. Couple of subs for Alleman. I see 24 back out there. That's Carson Wendt. And who's that on the far side? 33, Alyssa Brinkman came back in. Both free throws good. Illini Bluffs down 4, 36-19 to start this period. Now 36-23 after scoring the first four here in the fourth quarter. Foul called on the Bluffs. Number 10. Raymer, her third. Second of the period on IB. Inbounds, it comes to Hulke. She turns, fires, that's going to come up short. Rebound. Finn. Into the front court, Olivia Howard. Howard back to Sarah Finn down low. They get it to Reimer, and she puts it up and in, and the lead is down to 11 for Alleman. A 6-0 run to start the period here for Illini Bluffs. Leads to an Alleman timeout, 30-second timeout. We'll keep the camera right there. We'll turn the sound down for a second. Be right back. Onto the timeout. Alleman basketball. Their 17-point lead has been sliced to 11 here with 5:40 to play. And with the next foul, Alleman puts IB in the bonus for the rest of the contest. Voss driving in the lane. Little run with one hand won't go. Rebound tipped around. Oh, nice move inside by Brinkman, but couldn't get the shot to go. And then coming up court, traveling violation is Chloe Eaton tried to stop, let a couple of players go by, and a lot of forward momentum. The pivot foot slides across the floor. 5:16, 36-25. Oh, nice read by Chloe Eaton to steal that pass. She goes one-on-one the other way, lays it up too strong. Rebound came down in the hands of Reamer. She had her shot blocked, but Alleman saves it inbounds to Illini Bluffs, and there's a foul called on Alleman. That's number 5. And Tigers will go to the line as Voss picks up her third. So Voss has 3, Hulke has 3, Britton 3, Went 3 for Alleman. For Illini Bluffs in the foul department, Howard has 3, Reimer has 3, Sarah Finn has 3, and Brenna Davis has 3. First free throw is good. Tigers continue their run as they cut this lead down from 17 to 10 with 4:51 to play, 36-26. Business picking up here in the fourth quarter at Macomb. Lindsey Britton slows things down, gives it over to Carson Went. Went gives it to Voss. Voss being hounded by Finn, and Finn's going to get called for the foul on the hand check out front. That'll be number 4 on her. 3 team fouls on the Tigers in the period, and with 4 fouls, Jim Belleville goes to the bench and gets Janelle Howard to come in for Finn. Finn's been very active, doing a good job as Voss has been stuck on 18 points since midway through the third quarter. 3-pointer left side. Whistle blows. Foul called. Going to be a 3 free throw opportunity as Davis fouled the shooter. And Hulke will shoot 3 times. First one up and good. First one good for Hulke, makes it 37-26. Their first point of the fourth quarter for the Pioneers. Second one, no good. I'll get that young man to sit for us here, I think. There we go. She makes that one, so 2 out of 3 for Hulke. Builds the lead back to 38-26. Pressure by Alleman. Good work by Illini Bluffs to get it in the front court, but then they lose it on the turnover and the high pass out of bounds. Alleman's Lindsey Britton will get it inbounds to Adeline Voss. And she will bring it up court. Britton has it again on the right wing. There's Voss. Foul called.
Tiger personal foul charged at 3. Shanoa Howard, that's her 4th.
Shanoa Howard picks up her 4th. 15 foul. To the line goes Voss to shoot the bonus. First one good. by Voss makes it 39-26, and that's her first point in a while, but she still leads all scorers with 19. Hulke with 10, also in double digits for Alleman. 3:56 to go. Second good. Alleman builds the lead back to 14. And a timeout called by Coach Melville as his team was running close to running out of time. We'll take a full timeout, which means we can take a quick timeout. And you can hear from one of our wonderful sponsors. You're watching TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
I chose the MDH OBGYN group because I've heard wonderful things about Dr. Smith. And upon entering the office, I really got along with everybody and got a warm feeling. The staff is warm and inviting and welcoming. It's a small community, so it's a really nice hospital to have here in the rural area. I continue to choose MDH because of the relationships I have. I really enjoy everybody here.
At Western Illinois University, leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there's limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
Inbounds out of the timeout. Quick shot by the Tigers. Doesn't go, but they get the rebound. They'll get another chance at it. Chloe Eaton gives it to Emerson Eaton. And now it goes back out top to Olivia Howard. Howard dribbles down the left side, asks for Stevens to come and get it. Stevens with a pass to Chloe Eaton, off glass and in. So let's add two for Illini Bluffs. 40-28, Alleman with the lead, 3:18 to go. Alleman in no hurry here as Voss holds for a few seconds, and she dribble drive right side and puts it up and in. Got the clearance that she wanted, takes it down the right side, adds to her total, 22 for her. And they poke it away and get the steal. Hulke's got it. To Voss. Voss down to Britton. Now they swing it around the perimeter left side. Hulke has it partially blocked and out of bounds. Alleman will bring in Emily Pullock, and it'll be a line change for the Tigers as 3. Genoa Howard, freshman. 24, Sarah Finn, and 25, Brenna Davis. Finn's a junior, Davis a senior. They check back in. 3 from the right side is off the front iron. Davis with the rebound for Illini Bluffs.
Tiger basketball.
Has it knocked out of her hands, out of bounds, and it's Tiger ball. Jillian Hoffman comes in for Alleman. 2:27 left. Alleman led 8-6 after one, built it to a 9-point halftime lead, 21-12. Steal by Britton, and she'll take it and put it in. Alleman stretched it out to 36-19 after 3, and now they've got it back nearly to that 17-point margin. It's a 16-point lead as they've finally shut down the little rally from Illini Bluffs. Bluffs trying to stay with it. Good pass from Finn across to Emerson Eaton. Shot wouldn't go. Last touched by Alleman out of bounds. It's Illini Bluffs ball. Finn to inbound. Davis drives to the right elbow. Fouled there. Going to go against Emily Pollock. That'll be her fourth, I believe. It is. Tigers are in the bonus, have been for a couple of minutes, and Davis will shoot. First one good. (44-29). Second one also is good for Davis, 44-30. Annabelle Remmer will check out, replaced by Olivia Howard. Both Howards, Finn, Davis, the younger Eaton on the floor for Illini Bluffs with 1:45 to go. Illegal screen set and called against Pollock. It'll be her fifth. And she will have to check out, replaced by Alyssa Brinkman. So Brinkman is on the court, number 33 with 32 Orendorf, 10 Voss, 14 Hoffman, 22 Britton. We still got the press working. Timeout called, Illini Bluffs.
30-second timeout.
Be a short one. Turn the sound down for a sec. We'll keep it here. 44-30, 1:36 to go. Minute 36 left in the first of 3 games tonight here at Macomb High School. Canton and Illini West in the next game. Once this game is over, we switch this stream off. You'll have to go find the Canton and Illini West stream for the next game. We'll be started in about 15 minutes. Tiger basketball, offensive foul, goes against Olivia Howard, her third. Out of bounds at 1:25 to Alleman. We'll bring in Lily Lemke. Nicole McGee is back as well for Alleman. That is Orendorf. Tried to take it underneath the basket. Double dribble called on her. We'll be back over to IB. Claire Mahachko, number 20, a junior, comes in for the first time for Alleman. Now Howard, Olivia Howard. Runner in the lane won't go. Chino with the rebound. Finds Eaton inside, and it's a bucket for Emerson Eaton. 44-32. Tigers going to press, play it like they would, get some experience for the upcoming season. Steal by Eaton. Ahead, Finn, off glass and in. Timeout, Alleman. So it's back to a 10-point game, 54.8 seconds to go, 44-34. They take a full timeout, which means we can do a little bit of a timeout ourselves. Be right back here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDA.
After my appointment that day, I just made up my mind that I'm going to have my baby here in Macomb and this hospital, because irrespective of where you're from, who you are, it's just their line of duty to make sure they give care, make you comfortable.
I thought about the staff of MDH, they're all good. And you get all the support you need. This is just the best place for you and your family.
Out of the timeout, it'll be Alleman basketball. Their lead has been cut to 10 again. Second time in this fourth quarter that IB has cut the lead from 17 down to 10, but Alleman built it briefly to 16 a moment ago. Now it's 10 again. Inbounds it comes. Voss is back in the game. Her pass ahead, dribbled off the legs of Carson Wendt, and they go to the floor fighting for it. Jump ball, possession arrow favors Alleman. Taking no chances. Head coach Steve Ford put some of those starters back in after Illini Bluffs scored those 2 quick buckets. Hulke's back out there. Voss. Wendt. Britton and Lemke. Oh, take that back. 14 Hoffman on the floor. 33 seconds left. Voss gives it up to Wendt. Went to Hoke on the drive. Rolls it in. Megan Hoke adds 2 to her total. Long down court. Shot won't go for Emerson Eaton, but she draws the foul. Will go to the line and shoot 2. That'll go against Carson Wendt, her 4th.
24, Carson Wendt is charged with the Alleman foul. That's
16.7 seconds left. Long 2 minutes here in this final 2 minutes. Free throw good. Jenny on camera needs this game to end really fast. Second one, good. (46-36). Once again, the lead is 10. Full court pressure by Illini Bluffs. 15 seconds. Voss dribbles through it. Gets it into the front court. Pulls up on the left wing, sends it back across the top. Coach Belleville says no fouls. They're going to keep trying to trap, but they don't foul her. And that'll do it. Time expires. Alleman wins our first game tonight by a score of 46-36.
with the win over Illini Bluffs. Alleman is now our tournament leader with 3 wins.
Alleman goes to 3-0.
Our next contest between and Illini West will tip off in about 15 minutes. If you are departing us tonight, please make your way out of the gym via the gym.
In the tournament, they win this one 46-36 over Illini Bluffs. You'll be watching TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MTH. We'll sign off this stream. Come back in a few minutes on the other stream. Go find it if you can at right here on YouTube at TSSR Live. It'll be Canton and Illini West coming up next. Thanks for watching Game 1 tonight.